Hey guys, kinggath here with some mod news. So today we've got some new add-on packs and other mods to talk about, and the Masters contest for Season 3 starts today. We're going to make the announcement of which settlement it is and talk about the invites and all of that. Now before we get into any of that, we got to thank some patrons. You guys are amazing. You are helping to ensure that we can keep all of our community efforts and everything going strong, paying for all our server costs and any of the dev costs that come up from developing all these Sim Settlements mods. So I want to shout out and thank a few of you who've joined up recently. So thank you to Derek R, Big Country 2022, Tyler Thompson, Jennifer Watrous, Watrous? I don't know how to say that one. Ethan Ryan King, Greg Graham, and Corsair00. Thank you all. And if any of you joined up recently, I didn't get to, don't worry, I will catch up to this list eventually, because in fact, maybe even tomorrow, there's another video coming out tomorrow for the patch, because it is Friday patch day this week. All right, let's get into the video. So first, let's go over some new add-on packs and mods we have available. So first up is the Sim Settlements Nuka World patch by ChooChoo1. This is a simple mod. It basically changes the Nuka World raiders that you can have in your settlements so that they are recruitable at HQ. Incidentally, it actually also allows you to move them between settlements. I think that what we discussed at ChooChoo and I, that one of the reasons you couldn't send them to HQ originally is because by default raiders can't be transferred between settlements, which makes sense. It'd be kind of weird to take your raiders and send them to your generic settlements to go live in them, but it was a simple flag that could be changed to allow that, and so now that allows that and allows transfer to HQ. So if you want to have a Nuka World raider themed loaded HQ from your chapter 2 story, you are welcome to do so. I'll let you guys figure out the headcanon for why all these Nuka Raiders are living with Jake and Aiden. But that is a possibility now thanks to ChooChoo's patch, Nuka World patch. All right, next up is SS2 Caravan Supplies Shipment by Yonky LC. And this mod simply adds the ability to build yourself a shipment for the exact cost of the Caravan Supplies building plan. So this lets you guys, if you've got costs enabled, without cheating, you can effectively craft yourself this, run to a settlement, plop down a municipal plot, and then enable this to get access to all the resources from your other settlements that are on the network instantly. So it's similar to the Packed City Planner's Desk and functionality of a way to quickly get the stuff you have in your other settlements and move it over and start setting up other settlements. So a real handy tool for those of you guys who don't like to use city plans, but want to instantly connect and not have to remember to go transfer a bunch of resources over. This can let you just pop them in your inventory and have a bunch of those shipments ready to go for when you find new settlements. All right, then we've got DZK, almost said that wrong, DZK Forts City Plans by, and here comes a nice name butcher, Desu Zakido. And this has a bunch of city plans. I believe I counted 7 or 8 city plans with, I believe, plans for additional ones. There's a lot of details if you go to the Nexus mod page showing you exactly which building plans are involved, so you know which add-on packs you might want to install to make use of these. So this is a nice little city plan pack you can add right now. Next up, we have the return of what I think was a very popular and divisive add-on pack, because not everybody's into this visual style, but the SS2 Blood Moon Raiders add-on. This is now back. This was from SS1. This was originally created by Uit, and it was ported by VFX, or XV as some of you know him, and then is now available for SS2. And it's a very gruesome add-on pack, but if you like building raider settlements or super mutant themed settlements, this thing is definitely going to be something you want in your arsenal. Then we've got the Shigomi Jago's layouts by Shigomi Jago, and I probably am saying that totally wrong. I'm saying it like Lego My Eggo from the old commercials for Eggo waffles, but Shigomi Jago, I don't know how you actually say that. So apologies if I'm butchering that. I'm going to get everybody's name wrong today, apparently. So this has a series of layouts, and for those of you guys who aren't familiar with layouts, these are basically simple city plans that work without sim settlements. They're just they just use workshop framework, but these do have plots, so these are meant to be used with sim settlements too. And the idea is these are targeting low-end systems. So those of you guys who don't have a crazy system, you can't handle the leveled city plans or whatnot, these are going to be some quick layouts you can install to get some city plans up and running for a couple of settlements. Currently, it has Abernathy, Green Top Nursery, and Nordhagen Beach, and there are plans to add additional in the future, so go check that out. Then lastly, we have the SS2 add-on Unlock Vanilla Recruitable Vendors. So for those of you guys not familiar with it, there are a series of vendors available in the base game. Those are just settlers that are designed to be shopkeepers. That the only way you get access to the recruit dialogue is if you have the appropriate vanilla store available. Those are those little shop stalls that you can build. What this mod does is it makes it so that the commercial plot buildings can count as those, and so those are people like Smiling Larry or Doc Anderson, etc., and those you can now get access to recruit by building the appropriate commercial plot. So building the armor store, the weapon store, general store, those various ones that are the same thing as the vanilla one, those will allow you to get those vanilla settlers. So those are our new add-ons today. Go check those out. And next we've got to talk about the Masters contest and City Plan contest in general. Okay, now we've got to address a first-time event in City Plan contest history. In 3 years of doing this contest, this has never occurred. We had a dead even tie for first place in the final voting. So Gavman and Nygod, congratulations to you both. You're both going to get that Steam gift card. We don't have a solution for this in the rules, so I'm just going to just go buy an extra gift card to make sure you both get one. You guys did amazing at this. Go check out their City Plans and everybody else who jumped into the competition. March was a really busy competition. I think we had a couple of popular settlements with the Castle and Boston Airport, so plenty of City Plans to choose from. You can go check those out now on nexusmods.com. If you go to the category section, go to Sim Settlements 2, you'll find lots of different entries for those, so go check those out. Congratulations to you both, and we're going to update the rules for Season 4 to make sure that we have a runoff or some sort of solution for this. Maybe I'll just make the final call, or maybe we'll flip a coin. Who knows? We'll come up with something in the rules for next time, but for now, we're just going to give you guys both a prize. Very cool to see that. So today, the Masters contest for Season 3 starts. This is an invite-only competition, and to get an invite, you had to have competed in one of the Season 3 contests over the last 15 months. I believe it was 15 months. And if you had done so, you should have gotten a message from me on either the simsettlements.com forums or through nexusmods.com telling you that you've been invited. So if you did not get that message, but you did compete in one of those contests, it likely meant that I could not find contact information for you, or your entry was just never found in the first place, which would be a bummer. So please contact me through nexusmods.com or through the simsettlements.com forums if you believe you were supposed to have gotten an invite, and I will make sure that gets rectified immediately. So the Masters contest is invite only because we're going to be judging a little more harshly, so we want people to have the experience with a city plan under their belts before they get into it. And the prizes are huge for this. We've got $500 for first prize. We've got some Steam gift cards available for other finalists. And then we've got merch and custom disc plates, which if you've never seen the disc plate, it's this really cool printed on metal type of wall decoration. I don't know how else to describe it. Just head to displate.com if you're interested in seeing what those are. But we've got a custom design for those. And a lot of these prizes are just for people participating in the Masters contest. So if you missed out on it this year and you regret it, don't worry. We will be starting Season 4 with the launch of Chapter 3. So that will be sometime later this year. But between Masters and Season 4, we'll likely do some smaller competitions. They won't be necessarily part of a season, but we'll still do prize support and for them and everything for them. But we'll announce the dates on those a little later. So Masters runs for 6 weeks, and basically we'll take the community temperature toward the end of May to see if enough folks are finished with their Masters, or people who are outside of the Masters who want to get into the City Plan contest again are ready to go. Otherwise, we'll delay the next one until June. So we'll make that call a little bit later, a little closer to the end of May. So if you missed out on Masters, you want to get back into City Plan contests, or you want to get into them in general, that your opportunity will be coming in next month or the month after. All right, so before we move on from City Plan contest, let's announce the Masters contest settlement. I mean, those of you who are competing in it have probably already downloaded the update to the City Plan contest assistant. I usually post that long before this video and are already working away at it. But for everybody else to know, they are going to be building in Starlight Drive-In, which from our experience tends to be one of the favorite settlements for players to build in general. And we're going to see what they can do with that place. So if you guys have not seen the Masters contest entries in the past seasons, basically they are tasked with designing not only an awesome settlement, but also the levels leading up to it also have to tell the story of how the settlement came to be. So they're kind of going to create settlements in an immersive way, focusing on all 4 levels, not just on the final product. And then we create these really cool little trailer videos. You can actually go see the ones from season 1 and 2, where we have them narrated and we tell the story of the settlement, take a lot of video footage of the different levels and show off how that settlement came to be. It's one of my favorite parts of the City Plan contest is getting to this moment. So I'm very excited to see what these folks do with Starlight Drive-In. It's a really fun settlement to build in, and lots of potential, as it's basically just a big square other than the little screen and the room. And even with those, you can do a lot with them. All right, guys. So tomorrow is patch day. Definitely watch out for the patch note video. We've got some really cool content coming to Workshop Framework, as well as SS2 bug fixes and whatnot. So there's some new tools you guys are going to have access to tomorrow. But all that said, guys, take care and enjoy the mods.